I'm Bill Heran, the author of The Missing Piece, and today is June 12th. Happens to be my birthday. And today's theme in our reading is fear as a skill. The quote is to become a master of any skill, it takes the total effort of your heart, mind, and soul working together in tandem. It's a quote by Maurice Young. Fear can be manifested as a response to something very real or to something entirely unreal. The fears based on reality can be very scary. For example, being stalked by an ex lover or knowing that they have a history of assault. Other real fears could be a loss of a job or being told you have a terminal illness. These fears make sense. There is a basis in reality for this kind of emotional response. Fear is one of the many emotions stemming from disturbing data. However, we would do well to explore the many emotions present during these disturbing moments in our lives rather than to live only in fear. We should avoid harboring fear within us and allowing the emotion to move and not take hold on our bodies, minds, and souls. There is an, kind of an acronym for this, and it's actually the acronym is FEAR, FEAR, and the F stands for false, E stands for evidence, A stands for appearing, and R stands for real. So it's false evidence appearing real. Irrational fears are a very common phenomenon and almost always aligned with the restless mind. Millions of people suffer from phobias or irrational fears like agoraphobia, or fear of heights, claustrophobia, fear of small and crowded spaces, or coulrophobia, a fear of clowns. A phobia can range from an annoyance of being completely disabling. This type of fear can feel the same or even more severe than reality based fears. But by its nature, a phobia is hard to reason with since it's not based on data or reality. In Buddhism, there is a distinction between skillful and unskillful fears. The unskillful fears are typically focused on greed, aversion, and delusions. The self centered fear, which is described in the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions of Alcoholics Anonymous, is a form of unskilled fears. The fear of what others might think about me in the context of worthlessness is a common self centered fear. It's not a stretch to imagine how self centered fears can lead to restlessness and anxiety. A skillful fear would be the awareness of our tendencies to become self centered or a caution about engaging in self destructive behaviors, as you've done in the past. In the Buddhist tradition, skillful fear is described as the ability to get close to what makes you fearful, watch it and get to know it in a calm and detached manner. This type of skillful fear can build inner peace within you. So today, let's look at what fears we're all carrying. Try to make irrational fears let them have less of a hold on us. And look at our fears as we look at our thoughts and just observe them. Just observe the fears. Thank you for joining me today with this reading from The Missing Piece, and have a good day.